Hello, fellow Tauruses. Happy birthday. So we're going to talk about May of Uranus finally leaving our sign. Okay? May 2026. I want to say that this is a quiet revolution, and Gemini just kind of has something like this too. After your years of Uranus being in our sign, it's finally moved into Gemini, shifting that pressure from our physical identity to the internal and financial landscape. Okay. I don't know about you all, but every time I made a plan for the last 7 years, and any time I've made plans and executed them, since this has been here, it's been real hard to keep those plans, right? Everything would shift. The focus is going to move from like, who are we, to what do we truly value and what is happening behind the scenes, so to speak. And the key theme is like sacred, subconscious, and hidden truths. And I literally, which is funny that I picked that up, I had a dream, like I got this new vehicle because I ended up having a wreck, right? A bit of nightmare, complete nightmare. And while I was driving this new vehicle, it's me, completely me, but it's like I wake up in the middle of this song. I can't think of the title, but it's like, I used to shine bright like gold, but now I'm all indigo. And those are significant meanings. It's literally a shift in the consciousness. It's us waking up, getting off autopilot is what that was. And having to use our intuition because it was at night and there was no headlights, but I seemed to know where I was going. And that is kind of like the hidden truth, the subconscious. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I am a shadow worker, but this, I feel, is significant because we are rolling into different, energies. So I think this is going to be very, very defined by expansive spiritual cleanup. And I literally just decided, because I tap in more, to push more of the pre-recorded so I can fully focus, because most of the time, not gonna lie, people that want live consultations want to be heard, and I'm there for it. But I have genuinely pushed those down, but they are available. So it's kind of part of the cleanup. The realm of the unseen, the subconscious, the ending of cycles, is bringing a thirst for meaning and a big picture perspective to the quiet space. We're finding freedom not by doing more, but by just letting go and not even being so stressed out by things. It's just a deep integration of our private life with public potential. I think it's a combination of spiritual pilgrimage and like occurring entirely within our own mind, finding ourselves seeking higher knowledge through dreams or solitude. It's about finding faith in the unknown, our intuition, like realizing that security doesn't just come from the bank, it comes from connection to the universe, to alignment, to just God meets us 50% of the way. We got to do the rest. Okay, I'll put it there. But it's a powerful omen. Things previously hidden, secrets, blocks. I haven't had dreams in a while, and I have prophetic dreams since this shift. It's been crazy. Hidden enemies coming out. I mean, gaining massive clarity on something that used to confuse us. It's a healing light. It's the moment finally understanding why a certain pattern kept repeating, you know? Bringing focus back to home, emotional security, feeling a strong pull to protect our inner circle, our private space, a nurturing quality for growth, you know, during the month. And now that Uranus has transited into Gemini, really our second house of finances, from what I get, it's indicating a radical shift in how we think about money. New ideas for income are popping up, or will, and they're still in the seed stage though, right? May is just asking us to trust the unseen. It's going to start a 7-year journey through our money sector, expecting the traditional ways we've made money to start feeling outdated. Look for influences of side hustles, digital products, ideas involving communication and local community. Our intuition will be at an all-time high. If something feels off in the environment, trust that feeling. You know, it helps us see through the fog. Our emotional well-being is tied to our sense of belonging, redefining what home looks like, possibly moving away from a traditional definition towards something more flexible. And I think it's just illuminating solitude that's good for us, preparing for a massive financial and communicative expansion, especially if you do something like I do. It's just got to be cleared. We have to trust the quiet first to clear the deck of our private life, our home environment, you know? That's what we have to do first. So, I mean, like, think of it as standing on a bridge between the old way of surviving and a new way of thriving. Okay? Identifying the leak. You know, the consciousness. Suggesting, like, maybe clinging to an old financial worry or a dry income stream that does not support you. You know, stop focusing on what's missing, and it's signaling to stop trying to fix a broken system and instead look for the open door you've been walking past. You know, stop the financial bleeding by letting go of investments or habits that are based on fear. You know? Let's see. Experimental energies. You know, financial breakthroughs from a bold, quick move. Not a perfect plan. It's more about beta testing. I think sharp, clear, which is ideas, which is why we're supposed to have a little bit of like quiet solitude, so we can manifest digital products, conversations that clear the air, whatever. If you've been sitting on ideas because you weren't sure how to say it or you weren't able to finish it, you're probably going to be able to do so. I've got quite a few of those, like I was talking about in the beginning. It's just divine timing. Financial expansion, you know, authentic purpose, future focused, you know. Cut ties with any sunk cost projects that make you feel tired, depleted. That's auditing, you know. Pitch a bold idea or start a short-term project like a workshop or digital sale. Write down manifestos. What's one truth you know your business can stand for, you want to stand for. Dedicate time visioning your wealth coming from your ideas, not just your labor. This is like the bridge, the sharp intellectual breakthrough by action. And it may feel fast for us, but guaranteeing that if we just leap with it, I mean, the net will appear, you know. And if you have anything else, please make sure you comment. I will get back to you and I'll catch you later.